It's actually very spacious.
Yeah, it's
Maybe
awesome.
6 feet.
Yeah, 661. It's perfect. Hey, good morning. It's Peter Privy here at Freedom Marine in Vancouver, BC. We're currently sitting in beautiful Coal Harbour Marina, and I'm going to go through some of the features of the aft cabin setup on this new Axopar 29 model. It's a very comfortable, much easier access space than some other vessels we've been on. It's not only about having this functionality of the cabin, but how easy is it to get in, how easy to get out, is it long enough, is it wide enough, is it going to be comfortable for you to go away for a night or two, or even longer on this vessel. So let's get into it. First off, I really appreciate about this back bench here is when I sit here, there's actually some really ergonomically, again, good features. For example, I got a good grab handle right here. I could reach up, grab here if I was standing. I got something to hold on to. I got a little cup holder here, but overall, it's just a nice design. And I got a little cubby down here underneath where I could plug in my phone. Again, just put some loose items in your pockets and tuck it out of the way. The other thing they've done here is they've incorporated some extra storage in the back. So you actually have this good little cubby space, again, for just more items. We're always struggling to find space to put stuff on vessels. And Axopar on this new 29, I think they've done a reasonably good job of just trying to find those places where you could still tuck things away and not waste space. So this is a nice spot. You even have an outlet here, which you could run a cord out if you wanted to put a space heater in the vessel, or just plug things in and have them charging back here while you're at the dock as well. Now, to get into the aft cabin, this is so nice. Lift that up, lift this up, attach this right here, and I'm done. It's as easy as that. This just gets supported with this, so it's smart. I don't have to do any extra clipping or anything there. Again, there's a little shelf here, so you can still, even though it's taken a little bit away to get your access in, they still put a nice piece here, so you could put some items in the shelf here. You got something to hold on to if you were coming in or out. They've filled in this space with a nice cushion, but it also gives you access to good storage space below. Right now we've got some safety gear and a heater, but when this is your vessel, you could put your own things up. You can move these things around as you need it and as you want to free up some storage space. I'm not going to get too far in here, but underneath that locker there, which is a really nice locker and really well secured, is your battery charger with some extra space around it if you wanted to add maybe an inverter or an extra battery to this vessel. Some people do want to have that ability to just make a coffee in the morning without the use of a generator. It's got good battery bank storage in the back as well, which are easy to get to. If you needed to, you can lift the batteries out. They're located just forward of that pillow there. And again, in that whole locker, you see everything. You're not trying to pull the battery out and out. You can lift it out right there. Plus, the whole hatch above opens up. So again, easy access to pull stuff out, service things, or add things that you want to make this boat your own. Also underneath this side, it's a very similar feature. Again, another big locker. And as we climb in, you'll notice that this shelf actually continues all the way down here. So again, just good storage for more items. You've got a heating vent. You got your light switch on and off, easy to get and access to. But I think one of the great features of this is actually how comfortable and wide and long it is, with some nice padding and some good light. So let's have a look. So if I'm in here, it's actually really comfortable. I've got some padding here. I've got good space. There's lots of room. I can easily open this hatch up if I wanted to, get some air. But they've actually incorporated little vents on the sides here. I'm actually getting airflow as I speak into the vessel right here. And there's one on each side. Nicely placed so that if you're in a breeze, the air will come in and just give you some nice fresh air too if you need it quickly. One of the things people always ask, okay, well, how long or how wide are these berths truly? So we've got a tape measure right here. Let's have a look. So we just go from the center point all the way to here to the end of this cushion. You're 77 inches. So that's about 6'5", 6'4". in length, which for the average person, I think is plenty. So that's really nice. It does taper a little bit at the end here. So let's just go from padding to padding. And that is 45.5 inches at the width here. I'm sure someone would be able to tell me if that's like a size of a double bed or queen bed or whatever, but I don't know that personally right now. And as it widens out at the end here, you got a little bit more space, and it's about 62-inch wide as it gets up to where your feet would be. And everybody's going to be a little bit different on how they want to sleep on these vessels. Some may have their head at this end, at the wider end, put their feet down there. Some may have their head at this end, feet here. Just depends what you're comfortable with. But I think the preferred way would be to have your head down at this end and your feet over here. So those are just a few of the little things here. Again, grab handle here, grab handle here to get in and out of the space a little more comfortably. It's a very natural progression up, especially where they've just cut this out a little bit to give yourself an easy out. Your latch here to open up this whole hatch. It's a huge space when it's open up. So if you're not using this space as a sleeping area, it's really easy to come on the boat, open up the back hatch from outside as well, and just throw all your gear in here. Throw your bags, throw your stuff. Like if you're going to a cabin, or if you're going out for a day, and people, when you do day trips, people bring bags and coolers and all that stuff. Where do you put it all? Well, it's so easy to put it all in here, and it's easy to access whether it's inside the vessel or from the outside of the vessel. Just a quick snapshot of the Axopar 29 Aft Cabin version. If you feel that you want to explore this vessel a little bit more, please feel free to contact myself or our office at Freedom Marine in Vancouver, BC, or Port Sydney. And yeah, if you feel you want to make some likes or comments, please feel free to do so. We will get back to you as well.